Okay, let's give you a welcome back, I should say. Let's give you a look at the 52 millimeter Farmer Tech cylinder that we're putting on the 2166 base Jred there. So here's what we had gotten. Of course, cut the skirts down a little bit here. Did a little bit of movement on the transfers, evened them up, left the intake, roughed it up, but left it, did not widen it, did not change it, did not do anything on that side. I did do the entryway here a little bit because it is already fairly large inside there. So just kind of evening things up. And then the exhaust, it's got some marks, but it's smooth. It's my smoothness there. And let's see if we can get that. So remember how it was kind of rather rectangle-ish. Got a little bit of curvature to the top up there. There it is. And so we got that going on there. So before we look at the piston, what we have, we had changed it from 105 on the exhaust side to now 99. It's opening up. And we went, the transfers, at least the first one opening up was 131 on the primaries up here. And changed that to 122. And then the stagger on the other one is 5. So 127 on that. So that's what we have. So we have the primaries up front here firing first, and then these ones kicking in 5 degrees later. So we're going to try the stagger and see how a stagger does on this particular cylinder. And then the intake, I changed that from 74 to 78, and that was all pretty much done taking this and filing it down. Yeah, I got some marks there, tool marks, but they're not deep. So it was basically taken and getting that down on a flat surface. And you can kind of see what I kind of done in here. And so let's compare the piston work. And so the piston went from 87 grams to 82 grams by doing some of the lightning work that I did. And this is what we're looking at as far as a standard piston with this piece down here, which is probably for strengthening purposes, but that would be rocking side to side, and it shouldn't be rocking side to side. And then, you know, people are very successful with a 272 piston, and that's basically open skirt windows. Now, I've done windows in here before and to lighten that up a little bit, but not doing that to this one. And so, as we can kind of see right here, you can kind of maybe get an idea a little bit of what moving this down or beveling it looks like. So that's kind of the work we did for our piston here. And maybe I can get this closer. No, not really. I was going to show you how much it was removed off of here, but that's okay. It's okay. So anyways, let's throw this in here of where it would be. So it'd be roughly right there. And you can kind of see what leaving that part might be in there. It might have a disruption on flow through your transfers. So now take this one out, put this one in, and get that roughly to where it is. And now you can kind of see roughly what that does to helping maybe a little bit more flow into the transfers. So that's purely what that is opening that up a little bit, better flow, pushing air up into the transfers in there. So if you're wondering, that's what it is. So that's kind of the look at this stage of what we're going. And yeah, I'll leave it here and get this thing basically glued down because I'm doing a base gasket delete. And we'll bring you back when I get it together, barred up and fired up and running and test cutting. All right. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. A moment of truth. Well, obviously it's barred up. Obviously I went and tuned it. So my, it's an ugly thing. So in order to get the air filter, it's a 372 air filter. Obviously changing over from an X-Torque carburetor to regular carburetor, not a big deal. I had boots and had everything. It goes together, but I maybe end up putting plastic and top end from a 372 on here, just to get everything to work. Or I need to find, because I don't have the air horn for the low top cover. Maybe that's what I need to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you what it got. Okay, well, first cuts, not going to do too many first cuts, but dang, that thing is pulling like a train. So hopefully, again, it's a Farmer Tech cylinder, 52 millimeter, flat top, not a pop-up. We'll see how it lasts. There's always some question mark, as I was saying. I've seen better cylinders on their complete kits, complete saws, than the random cylinder that you have here. But as I got to get something to work here as far as plastics and covers. But yeah, it's pulling hard, and I wasn't even pressing on it. I was chewing through this real hard stuff that I have. Elm, I think it's elm. Is that what it was? But anyways, this is the hard cured stuff that I tested. It's gonna mow through some soft pine really easily. So anyways, definitely it's a fugly saw, and well, yeah, we'll go from there. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this this little get together. So the numbers are solid. So I'll probably try to recreate this on a 50cc saw as well, and see where we go on that. So yeah, this thing is mighty impressive right now. So hopefully it lasts and holds up and doesn't disintegrate and come apart on itself. Appreciate you guys watching, and tune in for the next episodes coming. All right, later.